Hi everyone, it's time to do some shipping. I actually got I picked up a huge haul of needle points, another pretty good haul of them. These are a little bit more expensive, real nice ones. They are going to go in a bubble mailer, but as you can see, I'm going to line them with a little bit of cardboard. I had old postal boxes that I had cut up to use the cardboard on. So I'm going to stick it right in here in the bubble mailer. And I'll just go ahead and seal that over. And I do need to measure the bubble mailers because, as I said before, they're not always going to be the same exact size. So that one right there is going to be 13 by 11 by 1. So 13, 11, 1, and it weighs 7 ounces. All right, so the next one going out is going to be the potting shed. I'm just going to do the same thing. I actually sold quite a few of these yesterday, so I will have a few of these going out in a row. Hopefully they all get to their destination safely. I might have to cut this one down a little bit. Well, let's see. Sometimes in the mornings I just struggle a little bit. So there we go. Okay. And we're going to put that one in. Nice fit on it. Go ahead and get this closed up. I'm going to go ahead and measure this one. And it is 13 by 11 by 1 again. So same thing. And it weighs 10 ounces. The next one, this is the Earth Gatherers. The next needle point to go out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the bubble mailer. Yeah, and that one's going to be too, I have to cut this down. My boards are a little bit too big. So I'm going to take my X-Acto blade and just cut that down a little bit. That should do it. Alrighty. And then I'll go ahead and put this right in here. And then I'll go ahead and get this one measured, and this one is going to be 12 by 10 by 2. So 12, 10, 2 for this one. And it weighs 10 ounces. Is the Hannah Cushing sampler. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over again. I'm going to slide this right into here. I promise we will have other things but needle points, but that just happens to be, I listed a bunch of them yesterday and they started selling as quickly as I was listing them. So, and these actually had some really good value on them. So this one is going to be 14 by 11 by 1, and it weighs 7 ounces. All right, so the next order, they actually bought 3 of them. I'm actually, because they bought 3 of these, and they did spend quite a bit, I'm actually going to put all 3 of these in a box. It just seems like a better way to do it since they're going to all be going to the same person. And I'm actually going to get some of my peanuts put in there. Obviously they're not going to break, but I would like to send them so that they all get there, nicely. I am going to put my coupon in there for the next time. I'm sure I could have used a smaller box, but this seemed to be the one that would kind of fit the best. So I went with this one. And I believe this is going to be a 12, 10, 6. And it's going to weigh 2 pounds exactly. All right, the next one is going to be the Sailor Collar. This one is actually going international. So this one is going to go, it's going to go right in a bubble mailer as well. There's no need to box it. I'm going to put the cardboard in there. There's really nothing that can break in there. With this one though, you do have to be very exact. International is, you really have to be precise with your measurements and your weight when you go international though. So just to give you a heads up with that. So I've got to go ahead and measure. So this one is going to be, we're going to do 13 by 11 by 1. Okay, so 13, 11, 1 on this guy. And it's going to weigh 9 ounces. All right, so the last needle point coming out is this Come and Share. I'm going to do just the exact same thing. And this will be the last needle point for today. So we'll go ahead and move on to our regular shipping after this. So I'm going to go ahead and slide that right in its bubble mailer. Fold it over. This one is going to be 14 by 11 by probably 1. 14, 11, 1. Okay. And it's going to weigh 9 ounces. All right, the next two items, I have a Donner plate. I also have the Cupid plate. These are actually going out to the same person. So I am going to go ahead and put these in some bubble wrap. Get these all wrapped up. All right, so there's one. I'll set that right there. Let me go ahead and grab the other, and then I'll get them all taped up. I've already got the box made. It doesn't cost me any more to put it in a 10 by 10 by 10 than it did a 10 by 10 by 5. So I'm actually just going to leave these in a 10 by 10 by 10 and not cut the box down because it's not going to change the price, and that means it's just going to give it a little more cushion on the sides and on the top and on the bottom of the plates, which is always good if you can get it. I mean, if it's a big price hike, obviously I will make it work in the best size box I can, but I am not trying to break an item, so if I can get away with putting it in a bigger box, I always will. And as you can see, this didn't take much at all. So, you know, and I've already got the box made up. So I'm going to drop it right in the box. I'm going to drop the first one in. It's got plenty of room on the side. So I'm just going to put a little bit in there and, you know, as usual, stuff it down on the sides just so there's, you know, a barrier in between the plate and the sides of the box. You can also put pieces of cardboard down there. There's lots of different things you can do. This one's going to go right on the top, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just go ahead and put some in there, and then I'm going to make sure I push them down on the sides so that they're in there, and then I just got to add a little topper onto this. That'll work, and then I'm going to put my coupon right on the top. And this is breakable, so it is going to get, you know, one of my fragile stickers. Okay, grab a couple of stickers over there. And this box is going to weigh 2 pounds and 14 ounces. All right, my next item is going to be these pair of Fly Londons. I actually just picked these up. These are actually a really good quick resale shoe. So if you've never heard of Fly London, they do sell really quickly. They're an expensive brand, so you know they do pretty well. There's my coupon. I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up. I do have this in a 12 by 6 by 6 box. And this is going to weigh 2 pounds and 4 ounces.